Good rising. Get some of that sunlight in here. So, message of the day that I wanted to bring some light to is space. When you find that you're upset and like you feel like you want to hurt somebody, it's best to separate yourself. And I say this from personal experience. You know, whoever it is, it's always good to give space because then you get clarity. So, you know, I just went and sat down, just kind of gathered myself. I'm not saying I want to hurt somebody, but I didn't want to be around them. But in reality, it wasn't them, it was the energy inside of me that I was projecting. And so what I had to do was separate myself, and I've been working on this, on instilling the practice of, you know, separating and getting into a space that is conducive to clarity. And for me, that's, you know, woods. I like just to sit in the woods and just breathe deeply. And then it's like I get out of the mind and into the moment. And then I see things for what they are and not as I feel them. You know what I mean? I see them for what they are. And so also bring awareness to when you have these thoughts and patterns that you don't want to be around someone. Look deeply into, or look at the circumstance before you had that scenario. So were you doing something and like they're talking to you, or they did something, were you preoccupied? Was your attention somewhere else? Because from my personal experience, I've also learned that's a surefire way to get irritated pretty quickly, is doing too much things at once. You know, like let's say I'm cooking while I'm talking to you, and then this person comes barreling through the door. It's like, you know, that energy, you're being pulled so many different ways, and that's again a surefire way to just explode. Yeah. But don't worry, because it's a blessing or a lesson. A blessing or a lesson. That's all it is. Because when you learn from it, it becomes a blessing. You can see it through multiple perspectives, put it in perspective. It's all beautiful. And it's not always easy when you're inside the box, but I promise you, once you step outside the box, giving yourself some space, and you can see it for what it is, you get clarity. And now no longer is it the person, the circumstance. Your awareness has expanded, and now you're an observer instead of forgot the word. If you know the word, put it in the comment section. I can't remember. An observer, an observer, not a participant. I don't know that, but you guys get the gist. Space. Give yourself some space sometimes. You're not feeling good, go give yourself some space. I'm telling you. Then you won't want to, you know, just space. You won't want to expel that energy, because what you give is what you get. So go give yourself some space, and then connect back to that person. Come back to whatever the circumstances, the person, the scenario, and face it. Embrace it, because it's only when you go through it and you embrace it that you can go through it. You can't go around it, you can't go above it, you can't go under it. You gotta go through it. Space.